Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Star Wars Wednesday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with the Micro Galaxy Squadron Series 6 Blind Box. Let's get into it. Let's start things off with a look at the packaging. And here we have on the top Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron. And we got some tape on there, which I did cut. So I do know what's in this box already, but I'm not telling you yet. But you probably already know from the thumbnail. So not going to be that much of a surprise. But there we have a Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron on the top. On the front, Star Wars 8 and Up Series 6 Micro Galaxy Squadron Mystery Vehicle and Figure. Oh my gosh, it's a question mark. One set. Includes one vehicle, figure, and flight stand. Maybe. Warning! Don't stick things in your pie hole that do not belong there. On the bottom, here's the actual scale. So, if you were looking, if you got this particular thing, this is how big it would be, and that's their Scout class vehicle and figure shown for reference only. And then, I forgot to say, there's really nice artwork here on the front, and the ATTE must be the core of Series 6. Because there it is, featured very prominently in a Clone Wars, maybe Geonosian kind of scene there. On the side here, collect all 6. 2 of them are chase vehicles, each sold separately and subject to availability. Series 6 on the other side. Some more nice Clone Wars Geonosian looking artwork. Star Wars, some Arabesh, Micro Galaxy Squadron. And on the back, don't give it to babies. Symbols I'm not going to learn. Attention. Don't stick things in your mouth if they don't belong there. Jazzwares. Small fine legalese. Micro Galaxy Squadron, DisneyPrint, StarWars.com, a number I don't know, Jazzware support, and a barcode. That, my friends, is a look at the packaging. Let's take a look at the figure, the stand, and the vehicle. So here we have handy dandy tweezers. So let's take a look at the figure first. And I have to say, it does, for this scale, have nice molded details. Not a whole lot of paint apps going on, but it's a Geonosian. You really don't need them. So he's got black, it looks like, for his eyes, and then maybe some gold there for his underoos. And that goes around to the back as well. The wings and these pieces right here looks like they're a separate piece glued on. They don't appear to be removable. But I'm wrong. It looks like they're pegged in, and maybe they're still not removable. No, it's coming out. So you can pull it out if you want to. I'm not going to. I don't see any reason to, because he's just going back on his speeder bike when I get done here. So articulation at the legs, it does rotate 300 at the legs. At the arms, 360 degrees. At the shoulders, and the arms are attached to each other, so they move in conjunction. And as far as that goes, same with the legs, and they will put him in a seated position. I guess this part of his legs maybe is 90 degrees of bend there at the hip. So there's that. A very nice, I like that. Nice molded detail in it. Here we have the stand. Nothing new. We've seen this plenty of times in the blind box stuff. Got Star Wars on there. Got this little vent piece, a couple of, you know, little molded detail in clear plastic. It's got this post here for zooming along. Got this piece here for display, so that's pretty cool. Now let's take a look at the vehicle, this Geonosian speeder bike. And this is the same mold they used for Count Dooku speeder bike, which was a chase vehicle a couple of blind box series ago. And you can see here it's got these nice paint apps on it. Very Confederacy of Independent Systems, which that's what this logo is. Got this screen here, the handlebars, the foot pedals. Nice molded detail throughout the tab, or the slot here for the tab for the stand. And just a really cool little piece, which is what these blind boxes are meant to be. So here you take the stand, you take the vehicle, and you port that into place. And the Geonosian, just pose him a little bit so that his legs will go on the pedals and his hands will go approximately where the handlebars are. So, zoom. There we have it, my friends. A look at the figure, the stand, and the vehicle. It's time for my favorite part of a review, comparisons. And here we have the Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron blind box Geonosian speeder bike with the Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron blind box Count Dooku speeder bike, the Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron Obi-Wan Kenobi's Jedi Starfighter, the Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron Anakin Skywalker's Jedi Interceptor, and the Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron Yoda's Jedi Interceptor. For our final set of comparisons, here we have the Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron blind box Geonosian and Geonosian speeder bike with the Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron Republic Shadow V-Wing Starfighter and the Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron Republic Gunship, or LAAT. For final thoughts on the Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron blind box Geonosian speeder bike with Geonosian, I have to say I like the mold of the Geonosian. I think the speeder bike is smart reuse from Count Dooku. And this one is, you know, the regular release where Count Dooku was a chase in his series. And I do like the paint apps on this one. I like how they differentiated it in the lore from Dooku's bike, even though it, you know, at least externally they look the same. Internally there might be some differences, but externally, you know, the same basic shape and everything, just different colors. And again, I like the little Geonosian. I think that's cool. And, you know, if you get a couple of these, maybe you can army build a little bit with it, if that is your proclivity. But overall, just a nice little piece. Well, that does it for the review. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very, very much for supporting this channel through viewing. If you are interested in supporting my channel further, I'm now offering memberships at various tiers. Click the join button on my YouTube page, or check this video's description for the link and see if any membership offers are right for you, but only if you are in a position to do so. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you would like to see more content or just help channel grow, or both, that's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.